Hey everybody, it's Daryl back again. You know your truck won't go nowhere unless you put it in drive. Neutral don't work. Just got off work. I'm gonna run up here and try to check some hives right quick. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but the sun's getting kind of low. Today is, let me check my work phone. Today is March 9th. It's currently 63 degrees and dropping pretty quick. Oh, I blowed the horn. I'm gonna come over here and check these hives that one of my buddies, Adam, gave me. We're gonna check them, see what they look like. It's the ones that, well, there's 3 of them. 2 of them had bees in it, and the one in the middle didn't. I think he said they bounced pretty much right after he put them in the box. But we're gonna check on them and see what we got. I'm gonna check on them real quick. I don't normally like going into them with it being this cool, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. There's the moo-moos over there, and there's the bees. I'm gonna find out what Adam's got these little sticks over here for. I don't know what those are for, but as you can see, there's nothing going on in that one. We got activity, so they sound like they got some honey stores in them. So let's get the tripod out and see what we got. So Hope asked me a while ago, she said, how long are you gonna be? So I'll know about when they have separated. And I told her, I said, well, it depends on how these bees look. So hopefully it'll be a little bit before I get over there. I packed my smoker a while ago before I left the house, because I think all we got over here is pretty much leaves and stuff. I'm gonna show y'all how I light my smoker. Try to get it going in the bottom pretty good. Then I put a little bit of pine straw on the top and get it rolling out. I did not bring a veil. I did not bring a bee coat with me, so hopefully these bees are gonna be cooperative and not try to eat my lunch. Because if they do, I'm just gonna have to suck it up. Because like I said, I didn't bring anything with me. And what I always do with this is I just try to get lots and lots of smoke rolling out of it. That way I know the fire's going good. And then I pack it pretty tight. If you've ever smoked cigarettes, you know if you pack them good and tight, they burn longer. Same way with your smokers. If you got a good base going on your smoker, you can pack it good and tight and it'll stay lit for a long time. I've had the bigger tall smokers, the ones that are about this long, I've had them burn, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours at a time. So what we're gonna do, put pine straw off the top and give them a little smoke. Like I said, I haven't never messed with these bees, so I don't know what kind of temperament they got. Adam, if you're watching this, you're probably fixing to say, he's fitting to get eat up. But in our conversation, when I went and got these bees, he didn't say they were crazy or nothing. We got pretty much bluebird skies, so I don't think they're gonna be too terribly bad. I can tell we got honey stores, which is a good thing. They don't stink. Show you what we got. These bees are working over this way. They're starting to draw that out just a little bit. The foundation he's got actually got holes right there in the bottom part. These are the ones that's got the, I think they're plastic coated on the inside, and then they got the wax on the outside, and then they got the holes in it because the bees can't chew through this. It's a little bit different type of foundation. The good thing about that is you can't blow them out when you're trying to spin them out. But as you can see, we got honey and some, looks like pollen. There's a hive beetle. I think we got some pollen or something kicking around because I've been coughing today. And no, it's not their Rona. I'm gonna skip over one frame. That one there is all honey, which is good. This one's all honey. You know, a while ago when I tapped beside the box, I told you it sounded like they had plenty of stores. I was correct. What I'm doing right this minute is I'm trying to find out if we got any brood. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it or not. Let's see here. We got larva. I don't see any eggs in here. Let me look without y'all looking. There's a few eggs. You can't see them. I don't know if I angle it just right. But you can see the larva in there in different stages. That one right there in the center is a little seed. That's perfect grafting age if you're gonna graft for queens. I was trying to see if we had a queen in here on this one. I can't remember if Adam said the queen was marked or not. But we do have something on this frame that's a true sign of what time of year it is. See the drone cells on the bottom? That's a sign of swarming season. Which they don't have a whole bunch of swarm cells on here. What I'm gonna do with these, since they are building swarm cells, and we've got some extra frames over here they hadn't drawn out yet. See, we got drone cells across the bottom. I'll tell you what, the queen's doing good. She's backfilling like she's supposed to. You can see all the eggs or all the larvae in there. That's pretty cool. But that's the other side. See all the larvae in there. These are good bees, it seems like. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this frame right here and put in here. I'm gonna checkerboard this top box or this top box or whatever. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these last two frames out. I'm gonna slide this honey frame over, just like that. I'm gonna stick one of these frames in here that haven't been drawn out yet. And I'm gonna put it right on the edge of where the honey frames stop and the brood starts. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide the brood to the center and I'm gonna checkerboard in between the brood. Just like that. So now we got, these is our honey stores. This is a frame of just foundation. This is a frame of brood, This is another frame or foundation that hasn't been drawn out. And then we got brood, foundation, and then another thing of brood. Which what I'm gonna do with that, because I don't like putting brood frames on the outside edge if I can help it. I'm gonna pull this frame out, slide this brood frame over. That way it ain't up against the exterior wall. But it looks like, to me, it's drawn out, but they don't have anything on it. So we're gonna put this right here, just like that. And now what I'm gonna do, because you never want to set your boxes on the ground, put your inner cover up put your inner cover on the ground like that and set your box on top of it. And the reason why you do that is that way if your queen happens to be on the bottom or whatever, you don't lose her in the grass. Let's come over here and see what we got in this box. Looks like these bees are doing good. These in the bottom might be a little pissy. Looks like my smoker's trying to go out. If you ever get to the point where your smoker looks like it's going out, if you'll pop the top on it and give it a little bit more air to breathe, normally you can revive it a little bit quicker. As you can see, the smoke's starting to pick up. I got to get me another smoker. This one's about had it. So if y'all got a smoker that you really like, tell me where you got it from, and I'll check it out and maybe order one like y'all got, because I'm looking for a decent smoker, something's gonna last longer than 6 months. See how the smoke's rolling now? Just close it back. I don't use a whole lot of smoke. It looked like I used a lot of smoke then, but there weren't actually a whole lot coming out. Nothing on those frames. We got a little bit of a honey store there. Not a whole lot. If you'll notice, these are plastic foundation. I think those are beetle traps he's got up under there. And what it looks like with these, see how we got a little bit of mold on here? And that's because the colony might have got a little bit weak. And by the grace of God, they didn't get attacked and destroyed. But we know we got a laying queen. Once this colony builds back up, they'll probably get this cleaned up really good. But as you can see, they got a little bit of mold issues, which ain't that big of a deal. Like I said, see all that's new pollen that they've brought in. But what I know what I will do is I'm going to see how they've cleaned that up. So you got a little bit of mold on that side, but the rest of the frame is clean. That's where the bees have cleaned it up. Let's find your queen. You see it? I'm gonna try not to shake her off in the grass. But right there's your queen. There's something else I was gonna show you. See how there's a little bit of mold on that corner right there, but the rest of the frame is clean. That's how the bees clean it up. And see right here, that's all new pollen that they're bringing in. They're getting ready to kick it into overdrive. Now when you got a queen on your frame and you know she's on here, you kind of want to find her before you slide this box back or the frame back in, because you do not want to crush your queen. And I think she's hiding from me. Right there she is. So you want to make sure not to crush her when you put her back in. But what I'm gonna do with these bees, see this frame right here? She started laying on that, and then she's starting to backfill also. So this one's doing good. But what I'm gonna do with these is I'm gonna move that brood to the center like I did on the other one. But I don't know if I want to. I'm probably gonna leave them the way they are. Sometimes you want to checkerboard them and then put this box on top. I might do that anyway. I'm gonna take the box on the floor, on the ground, put it on the bottom, and put this one on the top. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do this. I'm gonna pull my brood frames out of this one, put in this box over here on the ground, and then I'm gonna take all my other frames and put them back in this other box. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna centralize all my bees in the bottom box. That way that gives them room to move up, and that'll keep them from swarming. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do on this box, since we know our queen's not in here and we're not really worried about her getting going, I'm gonna take that frame out, this frame out, and this frame out. And what we're gonna do now, since we have that box sitting on what we know to be the cover, we know we ain't got to worry about our bees going anywhere. And what I'll do, I'll pull these two frames out. That way we got plenty of room to do what we got to do, and we know we won't crush our queen in the process of doing this. This is a good pollen frame. I'm gonna actually put it on the outside of the box right here. Slide these over, and then I'm gonna take what we know to be the brood and put it kind of in the center of the box. Make sure we don't crush any bees. And do the same thing on this one. Now this is the frame we know the queen was on a while ago, but chances are she's probably moved. But we don't want to be lazy about it. And do it just like that. So now what we'll do over here, since that box is full, we'll take all these frames that we know is drawed out, we'll move them over a little bit, and then we'll put these on the outside edges. Just like that. He's got the staples on the side of it, which is fine. Keeps them from falling apart. I'm gonna actually bend them down out of the way. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this box, pop it loose. I'm going to stand it up just like that. If you'll notice, we got a cluster of bees on the bottom of that. The queen very well could be there, so we're going to be real easy with this. Right there's one of them Swiffer mats. Never seen it done that way. But hey, see something new every day, right? I'm gonna get this out of the way. And I'm gonna take this hive put it right here. And then very easily, we're gonna slide this back on top. So what we did right there is we took our top box and put it on the bottom and the one on the bottom on the top, and what that's gonna do is allow the bees to have room to move up. And see, since we put our bees on our inner cover, we got our bees on here. Now a lot of people use as a vent on the top. I always put it down so they can use it as a upper entrance out. I just smashed the bee. Some people don't like that. Some people don't do the same thing, but that's just me. So now they got a upper entrance, and if you put that telescoping cover on the top of it and slide it forward, then the bees can actually use that as an entrance to go in and out. I think originally that was supposed to be used as like a vent, and a lot of people flip them upside down in the wintertime and use them as a vent, and then they might flip them back over as a top entrance for the summertime. But I normally keep it up there for upper entrance all the time. So there you go. I'm gonna button that back up, and we're gonna try to do the other hive inspection right quick, but that's gonna be on another video because we're already at 21 minutes on this one. But we're gonna do a little bit of editing and try to knock it down a little bit, so y'all enjoy watching it. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you got any questions on it, just let me know. I try to answer all my comments and stuff. Like I said a while ago, if you got a smoker you like and it's lasted for a while, let me know. I'll see what I can do to try to pick one up and try it out. So appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next one.